What's up, YouTube? Mr. Llama SC here, bringing you the hottest potential news of your life, or of Diablo 2, or Diablo World, or anything of that nature. This might be the greatest, or not greatest, thing that we have experienced, right? I'm sure some of you guys know what I'm talking about, and some of you might not at all, but I'll go ahead and show it. There is Diablo 2 Resurrected potentially in the works. This was on a French site, Act 2 Gaming right here. They're saying that they believe it's rumored to be at the end of this year, fourth quarter of 2020, Diablo 2 Resurrected coming out. Now, obviously, we have some conflicting things here, right? We have on the right side Diablo or StarCraft Remastered, which I thought was fantastic. Super well done, super great game. Just like the perfect thing. They didn't change the mechanics. They just made it beautiful. They gave you the 16:9 HD, and it just, they improved BattleNet. They added the laddering and ranking system. That was really fun. I had a ton of fun with that, honestly. Loved it. Absolutely loved what they did with StarCraft Remastered. On the other hand, they have Warcraft 3 Reforged, which just ended up kind of being a disaster overall. What was promised wasn't delivered. The videos, the quality of what they showed and what they gave, and there was a bunch of glitches and issues and lag. And then they also forced users to upgrade into it, I believe it was, as well. I didn't actually purchase it myself. As soon as I saw how it was going, I just said I'm good. But I believe they overwrote people's old files without asking something. Anyways, bad example of a remaster right there, right? So we've got a really good and a really bad, and now we have Diablo 2 Resurrected potentially coming up. Now, do I believe this rumor is true? I do believe this rumor is true. The reason I believe this rumor is true is because it's 2020, and 20 years ago, Diablo 2 came out. So this is the 20-year anniversary of Diablo 2. Obviously, when we had Diablo 1, they did the 20-year anniversary of that, and they did the, they put the game in Diablo 3, right? And that was that whole fun little thing right there. So in my opinion, if there's a time that you're going to remaster Diablo 2, it's now. It's this year. You have Diablo 4 coming out in whenever, 2021, late 2022, whatever it is, Blizzard soon, right? Or not even Blizzard soon. So you have Diablo 4 on the horizon, something for us to look forward to. But in the meantime, this would be a perfect time to deliver Diablo 2, get people hyped about Diablo again. This will build into Diablo 4. I think Diablo Immortal is also supposed to be releasing or something. I don't have all of the info on that. I don't really keep up with Immortal as much, but I believe that's looking at being released summer. I think it's this summer that they're actually going to be releasing it. Or a rumor is that they're releasing it, something like that. But I believe it to be true. I think this is the time that they would do a Diablo 2 remaster for the 20-year anniversary. So if it's not, whatever. But that is my belief. And I've been saying this for the past year, that I thought this year would be the year for it. So to me, it totally makes sense. Now, with that being said, what are some of the things that we do know that could be good, could be bad, and just kind of facts that we know about it? One, we know that the source code for Diablo 2 was lost. This no longer exists, and this is going to make it harder to remaster or resurrect whatever it is Diablo 2, right? Additionally, the game is 800 by 600, and the game is built for 800 by 600 and 25 FPS. Now, we have seen with some people who've done some mods, right, Media XL, things like that, that you can expand it and have a wider screen. I think it messes with some things a little bit, but it is possible to increase the resolution and that be better. FPS is something that'll be a big issue, because once again, this game is literally built on 25 FPS, and it affects your hit recovery, it affects your cast rate, it affects your block rate. Everything is built on frames. So when you get 10 FCR and it puts you into the next frame breakpoint, then you move up, right? So that would be something that I'm going to be a little bit curious how they deal with, if they are wanting to move this to 60 FPS and get it kind of updated, what exactly happens there. Obviously, I think there could be some reskin of this game, and it could be made to look even more beautiful. I personally love the art and everything as it is, but I mean, I loved old StarCraft, and I love StarCraft Remastered art as well. So I think that would be fine. I am curious if they're going to fix bots, right? Going towards online. Are they going to actually fix botting? Are they going to, or do more stuff to prevent botting? Are they going to do more stuff in the BattleNet scene and rebuild ladder and BattleNet and how all of that works? Or are they going to leave that alone and just kind of reskin it, right? I don't know. Because they did that with StarCraft Remastered, and I felt like it really improved the game. But that was because it was really hard to find games to play and get your ranking, and all of that was a lot harder, right? You had to use all these out of StarCraft tools to do so. So I'd be curious to see what they do with BattleNet, with botting. And then, of course, the big question is, will they change anything? And what will they change? Will they be adding anything to the game? New items, new, MTX, right? That's something that you have to really think about and consider. Is there going to be something like you can now buy skins for your character to wear? Personally, I wouldn't like it. I want the characters I want to upgrade my gear and wear the gear and look cool wearing Diablo gear, and I would hate that. But is that something that they might add in? I don't know. So that's what I'd be curious about. Will they add new rune words? Will they remove anything? Will they try and balance the game in any way? Try and make some skills more viable? Arctic Blast, Inferno, these skills don't get used. Are they going to do something with it, or leave it in there as the troll skills that you can go and do funny Arctic Blast builds that take 2 hours to kill Andariel or whatever, right? I don't know. I'd be very interested to see what all changes they do make, if they make any. Personally, I would either want them to just update BattleNet and update the resolution and then somehow figure out the FPS and still get that all fixed but correct. Or I would want them to change a lot and then make it like its own thing. So it's like, this is Diablo 2 resurrected. We're changing the game up some. We're bringing XYZ into it, whatever it is. Don't go crazy. Don't do too much, but change some things and kind of make a recreation with, some other things. I don't know. I would prefer the first one, but we'll see what happens. So obviously, once again, this is still just a rumor. Maybe it's not even true. But regardless, I think it's exciting. As long as they don't overwrite my files and force me to upgrade into their new one and then put us in that situation. Because something else that exists with Diablo 2 and really is a huge part of the Diablo 2 community right now is mods, right? You have Media XL, you have Rising Sun or Eastern Sun, whatever. I haven't played that one. You've got Path of Diablo, you have Slash Diablo, you have all of these different Diablo mods and Diablo communities, and if they screw stuff up with that would be right. I really would be upset if they broke that stuff. So that could be something that could be really troublesome. So I hope that they consider that fact and consider that a lot of people play modded versions of Diablo 2, and that's a huge thing for the game. So, anyways, I just kind of wanted to get it out there, get some news to you guys, and give my thoughts on it. And just, as we hear more, whether truth or confirmation or not, or it's false or whatever it is, I will keep you guys updated. But thanks for watching, YouTube. Peace.